In a world filled with ordinary dogs, there was one puppy who was born with a bit of magic in his heart. This puppy had an extraordinary gift. He could speak to animals, but his favorite thing in the whole world was helping ducklings. He just had this unexplainable love for those little ducklings. One sunny day, he was playing near a pond when he heard some loud splashes and peaks. He saw 6 little wild ducklings taking turns jumping into the water and making a big mess. They were having so much fun, but they were also very naughty. They kept quacking loudly and running around, making everyone nearby very annoyed. Our magical puppy wanted to make friends with them, so he slowly approached them and said hello. The ducklings stopped their game and stared at the puppy. They had never seen such a big and clumsy dog before. They started to feel a bit scared, so they hid behind each other, quacking nervously. The puppy was very patient. He knew that it takes time to make new friends. So he sat down near the pond and started to bark softly. He wasn't just any dog after all. His barks had a magical quality to them, and the ducklings felt an unexplainable sense of calm wash over them. It was like his barks were turning into beautiful music that only they could hear. As the puppy continued to bark in his soothing melody, the ducklings slowly came out from behind each other and started to approach the puppy. They were still a bit scared, but something about his gentle eyes and soft barks made them feel safe. The puppy was so happy to see them. He had a wonderful idea. He would teach these naughty ducklings how to behave and show them the best spots to find food and water. He would be their guardian and friend, and they would listen to his every word. At first, the ducklings were still a bit wild and playful, but as the puppy continued to spend time with them, they slowly started to calm down. He showed them where to find the tastiest snacks and how to stay safe from predators, and in return, they followed him everywhere and listened to his every command. There was one duckling, though, that was still a bit stubborn. No matter how many times the puppy tried to teach him something, he just wouldn't listen. But the puppy didn't give up. He knew that this duckling just needed a little extra patience and understanding. One day, a loud thunderstorm started to brew, and the ducklings were terrified. They huddled together, quacking in fear as the first drops of rain started to fall. The puppy knew that he had to do something. He couldn't bear to see them so scared. As the storm raged on, the puppy started to bark. His barks were loud and strong, but they were also full of comfort and reassurance. The ducklings looked up at the puppy, and in that moment, they knew that they were safe. The puppy's magic had saved them once again. And from that day on, the ducklings listened to the puppy's every word. They were grateful for his guidance, love and protection. And the puppy was happy to have found a new purpose in life. He was no longer just a dog. He was a leader, a teacher, a friend. He was everything that the ducklings needed him to be.